city breathing low, windows cracked, let it roll. Street lights blurring violet haze. I've been stuck in older days, carrying weight I never show. Backseat full of silent codes. Every mile feel like confession. Every thought a quiet lesson. Engine hum like meditation. Pain dissolving elevation. They see calm, they see control. They don't see the heavy soul. They don't see the nights I broke. Tried to breathe but couldn't cope. I was drowning in ambition, chasing noise, losing vision. Money loud but heart was mute. Victory felt counterfeit. Tried to numb it, tried to flex. Build a wall around my chest, but pressure only make you choke. So I let it turn to smoke. Up in smoke, let it rise. All my doubts in the sky. All that anger I provoke. Turn the vapor up in smoke, up in smoke. Drift away. Yesterday don't get to stay. I don't fold, I don't choke. I just breathe and let it smoke. Friends switch lanes when it got dark. Left me stranded in the spark. Promises like fragile glass. Shattered quick, didn't last. Love felt warm, then it froze. Hearts get distant, nobody knows. I was loyal to the core. They were loyal to the score. Late replies and empty chairs. Lessons hiding in the stairs. Every loss reshaped my pride. Every tear I let it slide. I don't hate, I just evolve. Not every knot is meant to solve. Some connections meant to choke. So I burned them into smoke. Up in smoke, up in smoke. Let it climb. Higher than my wasted time. Higher than the words I spoke. When my tempo went for broke. Up in smoke, feel it clear. Static fading from my ear. I don't crack, I don't choke. I release it in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it climb. Higher than my wasted time. Higher than the words I spoke. When my tempo went for broke. Up in smoke, feel it clear. Static fading from my ear. I don't crack, I don't choke. I release it in the smoke. Yeah. Rain tapping like older grass. Things I said I can't forget. I was sharp, I was cold. Armor heavy, made of gold. Thought strength was never bending, never breaking, never ending. But real power is restraint. Holding calm when you could paint the whole sky red with rage. Tear apart another page. Growth don't scream, it moves slow. Quiet roots below the show. Every scar I try to hide. Turn the compass from my stride. Every doubt I used to choke. Now dissolving in the smoke. Inhale patience, exhale pride. Let the ego step aside. Let the chaos lose its throne. Let the silence build a home. If tomorrow bring the test, put more weight upon my chest. I won't shatter, I won't choke. I'll just breathe and let it smoke. I remember 3 a.m. Ceiling staring back at him. Questions louder than applause. Searching for a deeper cause. Was I living what I preach? Or just climbing out of reach? Was I building something real? Or just chasing how I feel? Truth don't shout, it whisper low. Hit you where the shadows grow. I had to sit inside the dark. Find a root, not just a spark. Pain ain't enemy or foe. It's a teacher you should know. Every time I almost broke. Turn the wisdom into smoke. Up in smoke. Let it flow. Every scar begin to glow. Every doubt that once provoked loses power in the smoke. Up in smoke. Rise above. All the hate and broken love. All the nights I felt alone. Now this echoes in the tone. City skyline like a crown, but it never held me down. I was prisoner of mine, chasing peace I couldn't find. Now I move without the rush. No more desperate need to crush. No more racing to be first. I survived the silent worst. Money cool, but peace is rare. Can't buy it when you despair. Can't buy nights without the choke. So I chose to let it smoke. I don't run from my mistakes. I don't hide behind the fakes. Every flaw I now embrace. Growth reflected in my face. Legacy ain't loud applause. It's the healing of your flaws. It's the way you treat your soul when nobody takes a role. It's forgiving who betrayed. It's the debts you never paid. In resentment, in regret, in the anger you collect. I've been heavy, I admit. Fighting battles I won't quit, but I learned to clench fists. Only tighten what persists. Open hands, release control. Trust the rhythm of the road. Every burden I was spoke. Now just vapor. Up in smoke. Feel the calm. Work chaotic in my palm. Every storm it almost broke. Loses thunder in the smoke. Up in smoke. Let it fade. All the debts my anger made. I don't fold, I don't choke. I transform it into smoke. Engine quiet, city dim. Moonlight silver on the rim. I ain't running, I ain't lost. I just paid a different cost. Up in smoke the old disguise. Up in smoke the false goodbyes. Up in smoke the weight I hold. Up in smoke the story told. If you see me moving slow through the purple neon glow, no, I'm not escaping hope. I'm just healing. Up in smoke. Yeah. Midnight pressing on my shoulders, city lights getting colder, windows cracked, air rolling in. Let the quiet sink within. Engine humming low and deep, secrets that I never speak. Dashboard glowing purple tones, still I feel it on my own. Rearview mirror full of ghosts, things I wanted, needed most. Words I swallowed, pride I broke. All of that up in smoke. I've been carrying heavy years, hidden doubts and silent fears. Playing strong, acting bold, heart was tired, feeling old. They don't see the nights I paced, demons I had to face. All the pressure, all the choke, now I let it turn to smoke. Up in smoke, let it rise, watch it fade before my eyes. All that weight I never showed, leave my chest unloaded low. Up in smoke, drift away, yesterday don't get to stay. I don't fold, I don't choke, I just breathe and let it smoke. Up in smoke, feel the calm, work chaotic in my palm. Every scar, every stroke, turn to vapor. Up in smoke, up in smoke, up in smoke, up in smoke. Feel the calm, work chaotic in my palm. Every scar, every stroke, turn to vapor. Up in smoke, up in smoke. Street lights flicker like my thought. Battles that I fought alone. Trying hard to keep composure. Pain disguised as exposure. Friends with size, love on cold. Promises they never hold. Every lesson hard and broke, now I burn it in the smoke. I remember darker days, lost inside a purple haze, chasing dreams that slipped away. Wishing time would let me stay. Every loss caught my skin, every win felt paper thin. Still I stood, never spoke, now I free it in the smoke. I don't flex about the grind, I just heal my state of mind. Piece by piece, breath by breath, turn that pressure into depth. I don't flex about the grind, I just heal my state of mind. Piece by piece, breath by breath, turn that pressure into depth. In no faith, exhale doubt. Let the darkness pour out, let the ego lose its throne. Let the silence be my home. If tomorrow tests my chest, put more weight upon my vest. I won't shatter, I won't choke. I just breathe, I just breathe, I just breathe, I just breathe and let it smoke. Long nights taught me how to stand, how to build with empty hands, how to trust the unseen road, how to carry heavy load. They said life will make you cold. Turn your heart into a mold. But I turned it into art. Smoke became my second star. Every scar a quiet badge. Every loss reshaped my path. I don't run from what I broke. I just turn it into smoke. Not a victim, not a saint. Just a man who felt the weight. Chose reflection over rage. Chose to grow instead of cage. I forgave what I could hold. Left the rest out in the cold. All that bitterness I spoke, now dissolving in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it climb. Higher than my past mistakes. Higher than the wasted time. Higher than the heart that breaks. Up in smoke, feel it clear. All the static disappear. All the tension in my throat, leave my body turn to smoke. Up in smoke, stay composed. Even when the night is closed. I don't crack, I don't choke. I stay grounded in the smoke. Moon hanging like a sign. Silver light across my mind. Every mile I drive alone. Feels like building something strong. Not success in flashing gold, but in stories I don't fold. In the calm I never showed, in the truth I finally told. I was hiding from my pain. Running circles in the rain. Trying hard to numb the flame. Trying hard to shift the blame. Now I sit with what I feel. Let the wound begin to heal. Every doubt they used to choke. Now just vapor up in smoke. I don't need applause or crown. I don't need to take you down. I just need a steady breath. Peace of mind above the rest. Engine quiet, night so deep. Promises I choose to keep. Not to fear the path I walk. Not to drown inside my thoughts. Up in smoke the old disguise. Up in smoke the false goodbyes. Up in smoke the weight I hold. Up in smoke the stories told. If you see me riding slow, purple sky and city glow. No, I'm not escaping hope. I'm just healing. Up in smoke.
Midnight city breathing slow. Headlights cut the undertow. Purple haze above the road. Heavy heart but I stay cold. Windows cracked, that cool air in. Let the passes drift and spin. Every scar beneath my coat. Turn the vapor up in smoke. I've been quiet, I've been low, carrying weight they never know. Smiling through the undertone, fighting battles on my own. Backseat full of all regrets, broken dreams and unpaid debts. Voices saying I would choke, now they fading in the smoke. Dashboard glowing violet, city moving like a threat. But I learned to move with grace, throw my sock home in my space. Every inhale feel the burn, every exhale let it turn. All the anger that I wrote disappear. Up in smoke, let it rise. Watch it fade before my eyes. All that pressure, all that pain, it's all like summer rain. Up in smoke, drift away. Yesterday don't need to stay. I don't fold, I don't break. I just breathe and let it fade. Up in smoke, I stay strong, even when the night feel long. World so cold, heart still woke. Turn my fear into smoke. Late night thoughts, heavy chest. Trying hard to get my best, but sometimes the silence loud. Feel alone inside a crowd. Phone like low in the dark. Memories leave a mark. Some stay real, some just ghosts. All that bitterness I roast. I don't flex, I don't brag. Just a man with too much past. Learning how to let it go, learning how to move slow. Every lesson cost a piece. Every loss taught me peace. Every tear I never showed. Now I lifting with the smoke. City skyline in my view. Looks the same but I'm brand new. Different mindset, different code. Different way I bear the load. They don't see the nights I broke. Staring at the ceiling choke. Praying for a little hope. Now I found it in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it rise. Leave the doubt behind my eyes. All that tension in my throat disappear. Up in smoke, I'm set free. All that weight off of me. I don't run, I don't choke. I transform it into smoke. Raindrops tapping on the glass. Time keep moving, never fast. I don't chase what I can't hold. I just let the story fold. Old friends turned into names. Old love turned into flames. Everything I try to save, sometimes just another wave. I've been drowning in my pride, hiding what I felt inside. Acting like I never cared, like my soul was never scared. But the truth don't need a sky. See it clear behind my eyes. All that trauma I invoke. Now I drifting in the smoke. Breathing slow, counting for. Learning what I'm fighting for. Not the money, not the fame. Just a steady and a flame. Peace ain't loud, peace is small. It's that calm after the fall. It's the strength to just release all the chaos piece by piece. Let it burn, let it fade. All the promises I made. To be stronger, to be whole. To protect my inner soul. If tomorrow tests my fate, put more pressure on my weight. I won't bend and I won't choke. I just breathe and let it smoke. Moonlight painting silver lines on the road and in my mind. Every mile a quiet prayer, every breath cleaner air. I remember darker days, walking lost inside a haze. Trust was thin and hope was broke, living life inside the smoke. Now I use it as a sign, transformation over time. Fire turn to purple glow, pain become a softer tone. I don't hate the past no more, I don't knock on that old door. Everything I couldn't hold, made me stronger, made me bold. They said life will make you cold, but I turned it into gold. Not in chains around my throat, but in wisdom that I wrote. Up in smoke the envy go, up in smoke the ego blow. Up in smoke the fear dissolve, leaving space for me to evolve. Up in smoke, rise above, all the doubt, all the shove. All the nights I felt alone, now I stand here on my own. Up in smoke, drifting high, tears I never let them cry. All that anger I provoke, now it's fading in the smoke. Up in smoke, I reclaim every loss that brought me pain. I don't fold, I don't choke, I convert it into smoke. Into smoke. Up in smoke, calm and slow. Let the universe just flow. Every breath a silent oath. I won't drown in what I loathe. Engine humming like a hymn. Streetlights glowing faint and dim. Life ain't perfect, life just real. But I learned a way to heal. Not by running from the flame, not by pointing out the blame, but by facing what I broke, then releasing it as smoke. If you see me riding low, purple sky and city glow. No, I'm not escaping fate, I'm just letting go away. Every chapter, every scar, every near and every far. Made the man you see tonight, standing steady in the light. So I inhale what is hope, exhaled out in the smoke. And whatever come my way, I'll be grounded, I'll be okay. City quiet, night so deep, promises I choose to keep. Not to fear what I provoke, not to drown inside the smoke. Up in smoke, the past I sent, up in smoke I make amends. Not destroy, not revoke, just transform up in smoke. Just transform up in smoke. Yeah. Yeah. Late night.
city, breathing low. Windows crack, let it roll. Streetlights blurring violet haze. I've been stuck in older days, carrying weight I never showed. Backseat full of silent codes. Every mouth feel like confession. Every thought a quiet lesson. Engine hum like meditation. Pain dissolving elevation. They see calm, they see control. They don't see the heavy soul. They don't see the nights I broke. Tried to breathe but couldn't cope. I was drowning in ambition, chasing noise, losing vision. Money loud but heart was mute. Victory felt counterfeit. Tried to numb it, tried to flex. Build a wall around my chest, but pressure only make you choke. So I let it turn to smoke, up in smoke. Let it rise, all my doubts in the sky. All that anger I provoked, turn to vapor, up in smoke, up in smoke. Drift away, yesterday don't get to stay. I don't fold, I don't choke, I just breathe and let it smoke, yeah. Friends switch lanes when it got dark. Left me stranded in the spark. Promised this like fragile glass. Shattered quick, didn't last. Love felt warm, then it froze. Hearts get distant, nobody knows. I was loyal to the core, they were loyal to the score. Late replies in empty chairs, lessons hiding in the stairs. Every loss reshaped my pride, every tear I let it slide. I don't hate, I just evolve. Not every night is meant to solve. Some connections meant to choke, so I burn them in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it climb. Higher than my wasted time, higher than the words I spoke. When my temper went for broke, up in smoke, feel it clear, static fading from my ear. I don't crack, I don't choke, I release it in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it climb. Higher than my wasted time, higher than the words I spoke. When my tempo went for broke, up in smoke, feel it clear, static fading from my ear. I don't crack, I don't choke, I release it in the smoke. Rain tapping like old regrets, things I said I can't forget. I was sharp, I was cold, armor heavy made of gold. Thought strength was never bending, never breaking, never ending. But real power is restraint, holding calm when you could paint the whole sky red with rage. Tear apart another page, growth don't scream and move slow. Quiet roots below the show. Every scar I try to hide, turn the compass for my stride. Every doubt I used to choke, now dissolving in the smoke. Inhale patience, exhale pride, let the ego step aside. Let the chaos lose its throne, let the silence build a home. If tomorrow bring the test, put more weight upon my chest. I won't shatter, I won't choke, I'll just breathe and let it smoke. I remember 3 a.m., ceiling staring back at him. Questions louder than applause, searching for a deeper cause. Was I living what I preach, or just climbing out of reach? Was I building something real, or just chasing how I feel? Truth don't shadow, it's below, hit you where the shadows grow. I had to sit inside the dark, find a root, not just a spark. Pain ain't enemy or foe, it's a teacher you should know. Every time I almost broke, turn to wisdom in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it flow, every scar begin to glow. Every doubt that once provoked, loses power in the smoke. Up in smoke, rise above all the hate and broken love. All the nights I felt alone, now just echoes in the tone. City skyline like a crown, but it never held me down. I was prisoner of mine, chasing peace I couldn't find. Now I move it out the rush, no more desperate need to crush. No more racing to be first, I survived the silent worst. Money cool but peace is rare, can't buy air when you despair. Can't buy nights without the choke, so I chose to let it smoke. I don't run from my mistakes, I don't hide behind the fakes. Every flaw I now embrace, growth reflected in my face. Legacy ain't loud applause, it's the healing of your flaws. It's the way you treat your soul when nobody takes a role. It's forgiving who betrayed, it's the debts you never paid. And resentment and regret, any anger you collect. I've been heavy, I admit, fighting battles I won't quit. But I learned to clench fists, only tighten what persists. Open hands, release control, trust the rhythm of the road. Every burden I once spoke, now just vapor. Up in smoke, up in smoke, feel the calm. Work chaotic in my palm, every stone that almost broke loses thunder in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it fade, all the debts my anger made. I don't fold, I don't choke, I just found it in the smoke. Angel quiet, city dim, moonlight silver on the rim. I ain't running, I ain't lost, I just paid a different cost. I just smoked the old disguise, up and smoke the false goodbyes. Up and smoke the weight I hold, up and smoke the story told. If you see me moving slow, through the purple neon glow, no I'm not escaping hope, I'm just here, I'm just here, yeah. Up in smoke. Midnight breathing through the city, windows low, heart steady, let it roll. 3 a.m. glow on the dashboard like street signs blurring violet night. I've been carrying way too long, smile outside but inside wrong. Every win felt half complete, every loss sat in the seat. Passenger my own regret, thinking about what I ain't fixed yet. They see calm but don't see doubt, don't see what I think about. All the pressure, silent choke, so I let it drift and smoke. City whisper through the rain, neon bleeding through the pain. Engine humming like a prayer, heavy mind but steady stare.
I was chasing loud applause, built my armor full of flaws. Thought success would fix the broke, turns out healing's in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it rise, all the storms behind my eyes, all the words I never spoke, now just floating up in smoke. Up in smoke, drift away, yesterday don't get to stay. I don't fold, I don't choke, I just breathe and let it smoke. Friends faded when it got real, only stay for how it feel. Energy don't lie or fake, some just here for what they take. Late replies and empty calls, smiles hiding silent walls. I was loyal to the end, they were loyal to the trend. Love once warm turned into frost, arguments about who lost. Pride too loud to ever bend, both pretending to defend. I don't blame, I don't attack, some roads never lead you back. Some connections slowly broke, so I burned them in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it fade, all the debts my ego made. Every night I almost broke, turned to wisdom in the smoke. Ceiling staring back at me, questioning identity. Was I building something true, or just chasing something new? Money loud but peace is rare, can't buy calm when you despair. Can't buy sleep without the choke, so I chose to let it smoke. I remember darker years, drowning silent in my fears, hiding cracks behind a grin. War outside but worse within, thought that strength was never crime, never bending, never trying. But real power ain't control, it's understanding your own soul. Every scar that once provoked, now dissolving up in smoke. Inhale slow, let it sit, feel the weight then release it. Exhale doubt, let it go, watch it fade in the smoke. I don't walk through colder nights, fought invisible fights. Stayed solid when it shook, wrote my truth in every book. People change like seasons do, colors shifting different hue. Some will clap when you ascend, disappear when things descend. I don't fear the solitude, found my strength in quiet mood. Silence loud when ego broke, found my answers in the smoke. Life ain't always neon glow, sometimes slow and heavy flow. Sometimes lessons hit you deep, sometimes you just lose your sleep. But I learned to sit with pain, let it fall like summer rain. Every burden that I spoke, now just floating up in smoke. Up in smoke, rise above, past the hate and broken love. Past the nights I felt alone, past the seas that weren't sown. Legacy ain't loud applause, just confronting all your flaws. It's forgiving who betrayed, it's the peace your growth is made. It's the calm inside the storm, staying warm when nights get cold. Knowing pressure builds the gold, only if your heart don't fold. I was restless, I admit, trying hard to outrun it. But you can't escape your mind, truth will always catch in time. So I sat inside the dark, let it question every spark. Face the mirror, let it poke, turn my anger into smoke. I hurt people, that's a fact, closed my heart, held it back. Built defenses made of pride, kept the softer parts inside. Growth ain't clean, it's messy, slow. One step back before you go. Healing ain't a perfect road, sometimes heavy, sometimes cold. But I'm honest with my flaws, honest with my deeper cause. Every time I almost broke, found resilience in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it climb, higher than my wasted time. Hiding in the rage I spoke, when my temper almost broke. Up in smoke, drift and fade, all the chaos that I made. I don't fold, I don't choke, I release it in the smoke. City quiet, night so wide, moonlight silver on the ride. Engine off, but heart awake, finally learn what it takes. Not to run, not to hide, not to bury what's inside, but to face it, let it go, let it rise and let it flow. If you see me moving slow, through the purple neon glow, no, I'm not escaping hope, I'm just healing, up in smoke. Midnight breathing through the city. Ooh. Windows low, heart steady. Let it roll, 3 a.m. glow on the dashboard light. Street signs blurring, violent night. I've been carrying way too long. Smile outside but inside wrong. Every win felt half complete, every loss sat in the seat. Passenger my own regret, thinking about what I ain't fixed yet. They see calm but don't see doubt, don't see what I think about. All the pressure silent choke, so I let it drift and smoke. City whisper through the rain, neon bleeding through the pain. Engine humming like a prayer, heavy mind but steady stare. I was chasing loud applause, built my armor full of flaws. Thought success would fix the broke, turns out healing's in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it rise, all the storms behind my eyes. All the words I never spoke, now just floating up in smoke.
Up in smoke, drift away. Yesterday don't get to stay. I don't fold, I don't choke, I just breathe and let it smoke. Friends faded when it got real. Only stay for how I feel. Energy don't lie fake, flex, I'm just here for what they take.
Late replies and empty calls, smiles hiding silent walls. I was loyal to the end, they were loyal to the trend. Loved ones won't turn into frost, arguments about who lost. Pride too loud to ever been, both pretending to defend. I don't blame, I don't attack, some roads never lead you back. Some connections slowly broke, so I burned them in the smoke. Up in smoke, let it fade, all the debts my ego made. Every night I almost broke, turned the wisdom into smoke. Ceiling staring back at me, questioning identity. Was I building something true, or just chasing something new? Money loud but peace is rare, can't buy calm when you despair. Can't buy sleep without the choke, so I chose to let it smoke.
I remember darker years, drowning silent in my fears, hiding cracks behind a grin. War outside but worse within. Thought that strength was never crying, never been and never trying. But real power ain't control, it's understanding your own soul.
Every scar that once provoked, now dissolving up in smoke.
Inhale slow,
Let it sit,
feel the weight then release it.
exhale doubt, let it go.
Watch it fade in the smoke.
I don't walk through colder nights, fought invisible fights. Stayed solid when it shook, wrote my truth in every book.
People change like seasons do, colors shift in different hues.
Some will clap when you ascend, disappear when things descend. I don't fear the solitude, found my strength in quiet mood. Silence loud when ego broke, found my answers in the smoke. Life ain't always neon glow, sometimes slow and heavy flow. Sometimes lessons hit you deep, sometimes you just lose your sleep.
But I learned to sit with pain, let it fall like summer rain.
Every burden that I spoke, now just floating up in smoke.
Up in smoke, rise above, past the hate and broken love.
Past the nights I felt alone,
Past the seeds that weren't sown. Legacy ain't loud applause, it's confronting all your flaws. It's forgiving who betrayed, it's the peace your growth has made. It's the calm inside the storm, staying warm when nights get cold. Knowing pressure builds the gold, only if your heart don't fold. I was restless, I admit it, trying hard to outrun it. But you can't escape your mind, truth will always catch in time. So I sat inside the dark, let it question every spark. Face the mirror, let it poke, turn my anger into smoke. I hurt people, that's a fact, closed my heart, held it back.
built defenses made of pride, kept the softer parts inside. Growth ain't clean, it's messy, slow. One step back before you glow. Healing ain't a perfect road, sometimes heavy, sometimes
Cold, but I'm honest with my flaws, honest with my deeper cause.
every time I almost broke, found resilience in the smoke.
Up in smoke, let it climb, higher than my wasted time, higher than the rage I spoke when my temper almost broke. Up in smoke, drift and fade, all the chaos that I made.
I don't fold, I don't choke, I release it in the smoke.
City quiet, night so wide, moonlight silver on the ride. Engine off, a heart away, finally learn what it takes. Not to run, not to hide, not to bury what's inside.
But the face it, let it go.
Let it rise and let it flow.
If you see me moving slow, through the purple neon glow,
No, I'm not escaping home. Yeah.
I'm just healing.
Up in smoke. Up in smoke. Up in smoke.